Hey y'all, today we're going to be making soft and chewy ginger cookies. Here are your ingredients. You're going to need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I have a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch sifted in that. You're going to need 1½ sticks of butter. I'm using Kerrygold, unsalted. You can use salted, whatever is your choice, and whatever choice of butter you want to use. I'm using 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of ginger. I know that sounds like a lot, but hey, it is ginger cookies. And I'm going to also use a half a teaspoon of cloves. And you're going to need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And you're going to need a cup of light brown sugar or dark brown sugar, whatever your choice. And a half a cup of regular granulated sugar. And a teaspoon of salt. Let's get started. Now what you want to do is you want to add your butter to your bowl, because we're going to get ready to cream this butter and sugar together. I hope everyone is having a blessed and an amazing day today. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that bell for your notifications so you can receive every video that I upload first dibs. Now you want to add your half a cup of sugar. And you want to add your 1 cup of brown sugar. Thought I had it poured already in the cup, but I'm doing so now. I think my bag was open a little bit. I left it open because my brown sugar acted like it didn't want to come out. She acted like she did not want to come out. And I had to break her up a little bit. Y'all make sure y'all seal y'all bags completely so it don't get any air. Okay, you want to add your 1 cup of brown sugar. Now what you want to do is you want to cream your butter and your sugar. You want to make sure that sugar and butter is good and incorporated. You want to make sure that butter and sugar is good and incorporated. It's crucial for a good soft and chewy cookie. I had to take out a little piece of seed. I told you just little hard pieces I had to break up. Good to store your brown sugar in a bag, like a Ziploc bag or put it in the freezer. You want to cream it and make sure it's good and incorporated. Make sure that sugar is good and blended in that butter. Takes a few minutes, anywhere about 10 minutes. You want to cream it. Had to get my spatula. Need to scrape the sides. Make sure you scrape the sides. Always, anytime you're creaming something or blending something in a bowl, whether it's your stand mixer or your hand mixer, you always want to, even if you're using your hands, you always want to make sure you scrape the sides of your bowl, because you want to get everything well incorporated. Now this is the consistency you're looking for. That is what you want for a good soft and chewy cookie. Now I'm going to add my egg. I'm using 1 large egg. Get all of that leave nothing behind. Now I'm going to add 1 large egg. And you want to make sure that egg is good and blended too. If you want to, before you even put the egg in there like I just did, you can put it in a cup and act as if you're scrambling it, whisking it real good, and then pour it into your cookie batter. I just put it in there. When you're a seasoned cook, you know what you're doing. And I'm going to add my tablespoons of vanilla. On this one, I just added a half a tablespoon because you can add 2 tablespoons, but I just added a half a tablespoon. That was really enough for me. Now you want to make sure that egg is good and blended with that vanilla and that butter and sugar. Because after this, we're going to get ready to add our dry ingredients, and we're going to be done. Quick and easy, y'all. It really doesn't take long to make cookies at all. It can be intimidating for people that feel like they don't know how to bake, but this is something that you can do. It's fall, going into winter. It's, you know, ginger is always in the air. It's Christmas time. You think about gingerbread cookies. So I just decided to make some ginger cookies. Those of you who have kids, you can make these with your kids. You know, it's a fun, traditional cookie. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to add your dry ingredients to your bowl. Make sure you sift all of your dry ingredients together, y'all. It's crucial for a good, soft, and chewy cookie. I had to get my measuring spoons, y'all. Now you want to add the ginger. Like I said, I'm using 4. Okay. Like I said, I'm using 4 tablespoons of ginger. I know it sounds like a lot, but I mean, hey, they are ginger cookies. That would defeat the purpose. See what I'm saying? Now I'm going to add my cloves. I'm sorry, I'm going to add my cinnamon. I'm sorry. I'm going to add my cinnamon. At the beginning of the video, I told you the measurements that you're going to need. So make sure y'all pay attention now. Don't say I didn't tell you. If you need to go back and listen, go back and listen. But I told you. Now you want to add your cloves. No, actually, this is the ginger. The cloves was the first thing. No, that is the cloves. Yeah, I'm sorry. See? Y'all got me all banged up. Okay. Now you want to make sure you just fold that in. You can blend it, but you don't want a lot of air in your cookies like that. So I'm just taking my spatula and I'm just folding that flour, all my dry ingredients into my batter until you don't see any more flour. I'll show you what that looks like. There you go. Now that's the consistency that you want. You want it almost like Play-Doh. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to seal it in the refrigerator for a good about 45 minutes to an hour because you want that butter to re-solidify. And then after I take it out of the refrigerator for about an hour, we're going to get ready to place them in our baking pan. We're going to bake these good old babies. And like I said, you want to wrap it with some cling wrap and you want to put it in the refrigerator for anywhere from 45 to an hour. You can sit it in there overnight. It just depends on, hey, Whatever you feel you can do, whatever you feel you can survive with, have at it. Now we're going to get ready to add our cookies to our baking dish. I sprayed some Baker's Joy on my baking sheets. You can brush it with butter, anything of your choice. Y'all, I was using the cookie scoop at first, but because of them being in the refrigerator, they were kind of like crumbly a little bit, as you can see. So I'm just going to use a different technique, and I will show y'all what that technique is in just a moment. Because right here, right now, this cookie scoop getting on my nerves. But cookie scoops are very good to use because you can get a good uniform cookie using that cookie scoop. But when you season, you can do what I'm finna do. Gonna get me some gloves and make it do what it do. Now what you want to do is you want to take that and you want to roll it into balls, like you're doing like meatballs. Squeeze them together a little bit, a little firm, and just roll them up like you're doing some meatballs. You want to place them separate enough to get some room because they're going to spread a little bit. And you want to add at least 12 balls to your cookie sheet. Mine ended up making, I think, 14 cookies. So I ended up using another baking sheet for the other 2. Now, if you want to use the cookie scoop and scoop it out and then roll it, you can do that as well, as you can see right now what I'm doing. But like I said, whatever floats your boat, but you want to make sure you roll them into like a meatball shape. Now they are all done. I'm going to place them in the oven on 350 for about 12 minutes. After the 10-minute mark, you want to take those out and you want to get your spatula and press them down and then bake them for the other 2 minutes. 350, and there you have it. That was 350 for 12 minutes. Take out after 10, press down with spatula, and there's your results. Some good ginger cookies, y'all. I'm going to let them cool, and I'm going to break one and show you how they are. Let them cool on a cookie rack. I'm going to show you the inside of what you should be looking for and what you want in this good soft. Look at that bottom. Look at that. Look at that soft, chewy ginger cookie. Get into it. Get you a piece, baby. Get you a piece. Bye.